Hello and welcome back. I'm Paul Friga. I'm taking you through the masterclass in team problem solving. We're getting closer to the end, and today's topic is understand. This is part of the focus framework: frame, organize, collect, understand, and synthesize. Again, this material is from the McKinsey engagement. Understand. As a project moves through its life cycle, you build your insights and you build your understanding. The special two words that I learned at my time at McKinsey is "so what?" And that's a great way to capture the essence of understand. So I'm going to present the rules of engagement and the operating tactics, and again, walk you through the illustrative case study and how the understand was demonstrated in that particular project. The three rules of engagement: 1, identify the so what; 2, think through the implications for all constituents; and 3, document the key insights on all charts. So what? It's very important that you think about how you phrase that question to your teammates. The proper way is more like, what's the so what of that analysis? What do I mean by so what? So what is the impact of whatever you're working on the project or for the client in the project study? Whatever insight you have should be important to possibly changing the answer, or definitely being part of the primary story that you would tell in your final presentation. You ask yourself so what on each piece of analysis you're working on, and if you can't answer the so what, that it's going to change the story or be really important to the client, it probably needs to move to the appendix, and you'll shift your analysis to something more important. You could see this as connecting to the prioritize aspect of organize and prioritize as a motto. The second rule of engagement is thinking through the implications to all constituents. The so what should be meaningful. It should be meaningful to someone on your team. It should be meaningful to the client. It should be meaningful to the overall project in terms of the impact it's going to have. So every time you're thinking about a so what, think about the impact and how it fits into the story. And the third rule of engagement is to make sure you carefully document so what's or key insights on every chart you create. Don't have a title that says revenue. Have a title that said revenue has significantly increased over the past 5 years. So think of everything you're doing as making it easier for the team and for the client or the audience to understand the key points you're making. Let's move to some more specifics and operating tactics. When you're asking yourself so what, you should be pushing each other on the team to clearly say, we see this slide as important for our project and we know the client will be interested. If you can't answer that, that should be a lens to move things out and stop working on that particular work stream. Another tactic to give you rationale for that is to quantify the impact of that recommendation on the client's operations. Every project should have some impact, whether it's financial or some other model of efficiency. What's the impact that these recommendations are going to have on the client individually as recommendations and then summed together as an overall presentation?